I'm Dr. Jaya Bharathan. Most people just call me Dr. AJ. I'm a family doctor and I've practiced here in Halifax, Nova Scotia for 33 years. Nordic walking wasn't something I was very familiar with until a patient of mine literally walked in with his poles. He explained to me that he depended on them for his mobility, his stability, for exercise, and I watched how quickly he recovered after a really bad knee injury. And after that, I decided I needed to learn more about Nordic walking and the use of different poles. I started to see a lot of benefit to patients in my primary care practice with the use of Nordic walking and the poles. So whether it was diabetes and needing to lose weight around the middle, whether it was activating your core, whether it was balance, it seemed to really fit different patient populations. So people with diabetes, cardiovascular disease, Parkinson's, multiple sclerosis. And as I started to tell patients about it and as they were using it, I could see the benefits, and so I kept recommending them. There's many different types of patients that will benefit from Nordic walking. Honestly, anybody, and it doesn't matter what age you are. It just helps you with activating your core, improving your mobility. It helps you burn more calories. You're using 40% more of your muscles when you literally walk with the poles rather than just walking. So whether it's a walking program, whether you have a disease condition, it fits anybody and everybody. So I find sometimes patients are uncertain about whether they could coordinate themselves with Nordic walking. And I've been able to address that with the help of our partnership with Zoomers and Laura Lundquist and her team. So we have physiotherapists that are very excited and interested in guiding patients and also assessing which type of pole is appropriate for them. The type of poles that a patient needs does depend on what they're going to use it for and their own health conditions. So for a lot of patients, the Urban 300 series is a good fit if they want to go walk with them. But other patients who might have challenges with their stability might need the Activator poles. So I always use the assessment that is done by physiotherapists to determine which is the proper pole for them, just to make sure that those with stability challenges are given the right poles. After I noticed the benefits that my patients were seeing, I decided I would try them as well. So I started to use them every day on my walks, and I had the same benefits that patients were seeing. And much to my delight, I ended up with a vestibular problem, and my balance was off, my coordination was off, but there was so much muscle memory that I had built up through the daily use of the poles that I could still walk using them while my vestibular system was healing. So in the summertime, I tend to walk all around my home. There's a lovely trail there. And in fact, in the wintertime, I do use the same path because, of course, the boots come off and you've got the picks. So on days where there's not too much ice on the roads, which we have in Nova Scotia, I usually use them year round. Well, my body is aging, as all of us are, but there's something magical about these poles. When you put them on and you start walking, actually, my dad said it was like swimming through air, and I must say that's the experience I have. And that activation of your muscles is something tangible. You feel it at the time, and you find yourself sitting up a little straighter. You find yourself holding yourself differently because of that activation. So I continue to enjoy that every day.